Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards. My voice is a little off today because I've got a bit of a cold, but I wanted to make a video, and we haven't opened vintage on the channel for a little while now, so I thought I'd pull out some vintage packs and see what we could get out of these. I've got some football here and some baseball, as you can see. Nothing spectacular in terms of some of these packs, but you could pull some good rookie cards out of here. We'll probably start off with the football today because I've been so frustrated about not being able to find any football on shelves. I just was out this morning running some errands and stopped off at the local Walmart, and they didn't have any trading cards. They haven't had any since well before Christmas, so waiting for that restock to come in. And I've also ordered a couple of things that I'm hoping will come in the mail soon, some stuff for us to open on the channel and enjoy, but for right now we're going to open some vintage. We'll start off with the football, I think. Let's start off with the football because I've really been wanting to open some football. Today we've got Topps 1988, Pro Set Platinum 1991 Series 2, and Pro Set 1990. Let's start off with Pro Set 1990. I've opened a lot of these. There's not a hugely great card you can get out of here. There's some really weird error cards in Pro Set, and I guess the best thing we have any chance of pulling out of here is probably the holographic Vince Lombardi trophy card, which I think they made. I'm trying to remember. I think they made about 10,000 of those and inserted them randomly into Pro Set packs in 1990. And that's a pretty valuable card. And there, like I said, there are also some error cards and things like that. And if I spot any of those, I will certainly bring them to your attention. So what do we have on the back here? It looks like a Super Bowl card on the back. We'll get to that in a moment. Some propaganda from Pro Set. Thanks very much for that. And we'll start off with Gary Clark, wide receiver for the Redskins. Steve McMichael. Here's a Pro Bowl card of Brian Blades. Harris Barton from the 49ers. Eric Martin. John L. Williams. Brent Fullwood. Ricky Dixon. Lee Williams, Pro Bowl card. Sean Farrell from the Patriots. Chris Dolman, great defensive end for the Vikings. You can see he was the 1989 sack leader. There's another Pro Bowl card, David Fulcher. And Phil Simms, who many of you probably know as he's a broadcaster now. He's on, I can't remember if he's on Fox or CBS. Vi Sekihima. And there is the Super Bowl 23 card. That is not the holographic Super Bowl trophy card, unfortunately, but neat Super Bowl card just the same. So let's go with we'll go with the 91 Pro Set Platinum Series 2. I believe you can pull Brett Favre rookie cards out of this one if you are very fortunate. So we'll see if we are very fortunate today. I've never pulled a Brett Favre rookie card out of a platinum pack before, so we'll see how we do. These are glossy cards. I had a question from one of my subscribers about how do you make sure that glossy cards don't stick together when you open them, when you're opening vintage packs. And the Stadium Club pack is also going to be glossy cards. And I'll tell you what I did. I decided what I was going to open earlier today, and I put this pack and that Stadium Club pack in the freezer. So usually that will free the cards from one another. It will make them a lot easier when you open them so that they won't stick together. I left them in the freezer for probably, 2 or 3 hours or so. I pulled them out just before filming this. And they don't feel particularly cold anymore, but I have used that trick before and it does seem to work. So if you're opening vintage packs and you're opening up something that has a glossy finish like these Pro Set Platinum cards or those Stadium Club cards we're going to get to, just put them in the freezer for a couple of hours and that should help a lot. So that's a little trick I know, and I'm happy to pass along to you. So Pro Set Platinum, like I said, the best card I think you can pull from here is the Brett Favre rookie card, but we'll take a look and see what we get. And these are really not sticking together at all. These are actually doing pretty well. Yeah, none of these are at all sticky. So I think the freezer trick works pretty well. I haven't pulled any great stars, so that's why I'm not reading names. Dave Maggott was a pretty good star for the Giants when they went to the Super Bowl, with Phil Simms, actually, who was in the previous pack. This one is a little sticky, actually, so I'm going to get to that in a minute. That's the one card that has been sticky so far. There's Antoine Davis, Mike Pryor, Joe Morris, and that's a really sweet-looking card of Mark Collins making a catch there in the end zone. That's a nice one. Maybe I'll bring that closer to the camera so you can see the photography there. It's a pretty nice looking card. Alright, let's see if I can get these two come apart without... Yeah, they came right apart. They came right apart. And there's no, residue or anything like that on these two cards. That's Wendell Davis, and the Steeler here is... oh yes, our old friend, Tunch Ilkin. Tunch Ilkin. I think we pulled him from a different series in a previous pack, and for some reason I don't remember old Tunch playing football at all, but he is starting to show up in packs, so I think I'm in some sort of, I've stepped into some sort of alternate reality where Tunch was a Steelers player I should have known about. So maybe you guys can fill me in if you remember him. This is 88 tops. Bo Jackson, rookie, is the best card that we can pull out of here. And there are several other Hall of Famers and stars that are in 88 tops, but it'd be nice if we could pull that Bo Jackson rookie. And I'm not going to eat the gum. I saw Freedom Sufferer eat some gum last night when he opened some Star Trek Voyager cards, and I gotta tell you, brother, you need to stop doing that. That gum, it's not good for you. You really need to stop that. So I'm not going to do that. These cards, there is one glossy card in the middle. We'll start with that one, and then we'll put all these together and see if we can pull a Bo Jackson. This is a Gary Clark wide receiver 1,000 yard club insert card, and there's one of those in every pack of 1988. Mike Gann for the Falcons. There's a top super rookie of Ricky Nattiel. He did not end up being such a super rookie. Jeff Smith for the Buccaneers. There's a Jets team card, Fred Marion for the Patriots. And actually, Fred Marion is one of the error cards that would have been nice to find in that first pack we opened of Pro Set. He has an error card in there where in one version his belt is showing it, and in the other version it's not. And there's some controversy around that back in the day. Bill Kenny, quarterback for the Chiefs. John Bosa, another super rookie who did not really turn out to do too much for the Dolphins. Gerald Riggs, great running back for the Falcons, actually, for many years. Shane Conlon, who needs to visit the dentist, in my opinion. Drew Hill, wide receiver, good wide receiver for the Oilers back then. Chris Hinton, tackle for the Colts. Alonzo Highsmith, another super rookie, and Highsmith did okay. He did okay. Barry Krause, linebacker. Tony Collins, running back for the Patriots, and Jim Covert, tackle for the Bears for many years. So we have not pulled fire. We have pulled like melted ice out of those football packs. So I'd really like to get some new football packs for us to open where we pull something a little more interesting. So in baseball, we've got 1988 Donruss, 1988 Topps, 91 Stadium Club Second Series, and the ubiquitous Fleer 91 Ultra. It seems like whenever I am opening vintage packs, I always include one of these Fleer 91 Ultras because I've got a lot of them, and frankly, there's not a whole lot of value there. We'll start with that and get this Fleer Ultra out of the way. The best cards we're going to pull from here are really, I don't remember there being a lot of rookies in here. I think the best cards we're going to get from here are going to be Hall of Famers, and even those are not particularly of a great value. We start off with an Angels sticker, not so bad. Terry Kennedy and Pedro Munoz, Carney Lansford, longtime infielder. Randy Myers for the Reds. Stan Belinda, Corey Snyder, started off with the Indians as I recall. Kurt Young. Don Robinson, Giants pitcher. Gary Pettis with the Rangers. He started off with the Angels. Scott Ruskin with the Expos. Albert Bell, good power hitter for the Indians. Dave Johnson, Orioles pitcher. I usually put the Orioles in the Wolf lair, but I was never a fan of Dave Johnson. Tony Pena, great catcher for the Pirates, and here he's with the Red Sox. And Tom Henke, Blue Jays pitcher. Still not pulling any kind of fire out of these packs. hopefully that will improve as we get to these I think, better baseball packs here. So what do we want to do first? Let's see. I guess we'll do the Stadium Club first. And as I said, I put this pack in the freezer for 2 or 3 hours this morning. Right before this video, I took it out, and I'm hoping that these cards will not stick together. Usually that trick works pretty well. It worked with the Pro Set Platinum Football pack that you saw me open, and I'm hoping that it had a good effect on these as well. So we'll take a look and see. Yeah, these are coming apart pretty nicely. Actually, I'm not feeling any kind of stickiness here, which is great. Here's some Topps propaganda. We'll toss that off to the side and start off our Stadium Club pack with Franklin Stubbs and John Candelaria, Walt Terrell, Bob Tewksbury, Dave Eland, Juan Samuel, Ivan Calderon, Tony Pena, Jamie Navarro, Steve Farr, Jeff Kunkel, and we finish off with Mark Portugal. Wow, we are really striking out with these packs today. I think this may be the worst opening I have had on the channel so far. Let's hope these last two 1988 packs will hopefully make things better. I'm not sure. The Donruss pack, you have more of a chance to get some rookies. I think you have a chance of pulling a Tom Glavine rookie out of there, and Robbie Alomar. I think Robbie Alomar's in the Topps one too. So let's start with the Topps one. We'll save that Donruss one for last and see how we do. So this is 88 Topps, and there's also some gum in here that has stuck to the back of Sid Fernandez's card. Wow, that is some... I'm going to give you a really close look at that. That is some nasty looking gum there. We're not eating that. No one should eat that. It is coming off, but it's leaving a really awful stain on the back of Sid. I think Sid Fernandez is a lost cause for us, unfortunately. I'm going to just pop him back here. Yeah, that's a terrible looking card. Some more Topps propaganda, goodness sakes. And put that gum out of my eyesight. Phil Garner starts us off, and Jay Tibbs, Joe Baver, a Brewers team card, Fred Tolliver, Mark Williamson, Jerry Don Gleaton, Mike Greenwell, who was quite the hot prospect back in the day. I remember being super excited whenever I pulled a Mike Greenwell card back then, and Greenwell did okay, but I think everybody thought he was going to be an absolute sure thing Hall of Famer, and that did not turn out to be the case. Fernando Valenzuela, there you go. That's the best card we've pulled yet out of any of these packs. There's Kirk McCaskill, Jimmy Key, great Blue Jays pitcher, Jim Presley, Ken Landreau, who played with the Orioles for a little while, as I recall, and Luis Aguayo. All right, so Fernando is the best card we've pulled so far. That is not saying very much, guys. This is a dismal opening, I've got to tell you. So let's try this 88 Donruss pack and see if we can get some Hall of Famers or some rookies or something going on here. I don't think I haven't pulled anything. This is an embarrassment. I gotta pull better stuff out of here. I believe this is a Stan Musial puzzle card. Yes, it is. We'll put that there. We'll start off with a checklist. Wow, that tells you everything you need to know about this opening today, I gotta say. Scott Terry, Scott Sanderson, Al Newman, Tom Glavine. Well, there you go. That's all right. That is a Tom Glavine rookie card right there, and it's in pretty good shape. The centering could be a little bit better top to bottom, but overall that's not too bad. There you go. Tom Glavine rookie card. Not too bad at all. We'll put that over in the Wolf Lair, the one lonesome card that goes over in the Wolf Lair, and a second checklist card in our Donruss pack. Wow, we are having some amazing card luck today, aren't we? Keith Hughes, Mike Scott, Donruss MVP card of Mr. Scott, Doug Sisk, who looks like he is quite afeared of something. Doug Sisk, I'm not sure what he's so afraid of. Maybe he saw a spider. I don't know. And behind Doug Sisk is another checklist card. Wow. 3 checklist cards in one pack today, folks. This is unprecedented. I don't think I've ever pulled 3 checklist cards out of a pack that I remember. Not that I would remember. I'd bury that memory away and try to forget the horror that is the 3 checklist pack. Wow. Eddie Williams, rated rookie. There's the, and man, Stan Musial. This is basically another checklist card because it shows you what the puzzle is supposed to look like. Wow, this is just really something today. If we hadn't pulled that Glavine rookie, I don't know, man. I'd have to grab another pack out of the stack and try something again. Here's Wally Joyner, MVP card there. David Wells, pretty reliable Blue Jays pitcher for many years. And Damon Berryhill finishes out this dismal collection of vintage packs that I grabbed out of the vintage pack box today. My goodness, I tell you. Whew. Well, the best card there was pretty easy to spot. The only, I would even hazard to say the only good card out of all 7 of those packs was the Tom Glavine rookie. And that's a pretty good card, certainly. But it's, wow. That was a pretty dismal opening. Thanks for sticking around for this long. I really appreciate it, hanging out with me for those packs. Next time, I promise it will be more exciting here on the Card Wolf channel. Even if it means that I have to do cartwheels across my my work table here, I will make the next video more exciting for you. In the meantime, thanks so much for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I promise most of my openings are a lot more exciting than this, so I hope you'll give me a chance and subscribe and leave a comment about how dismal this was, and I will be absolutely certain to respond. I have appreciated all the many comments over the last several days. I really, really appreciate all of you new subscribers and old subscribers. You guys are just so positive and supportive. It really makes my day every time I see comments. So thank you very much. And as always, to all of you, happy collecting.